Shalom. Joining us at the Arutz Sheva studio at the first conference of the Zehut party is Shmuel Saket, chairman of Zehut International. Shalom.
Shalom Uvracha. Good to be here.
So, let's just go back in history with Manhigut Yehudit, what you called this organization before. And one of your main ideas and agendas was, let's be part of the big party. Let's be part of the Likud. Tell us what happened that we're here today with a new party, not the Likud.
Correct.
A new party which is, at this point, officially small.
Correct.
So to say. What happened?
We were in the Likud for at least 12 years, and we're very happy that we joined Likud, and we're very happy that a few years ago we left Likud, because 90% of what we were doing in the last few years was internal Likud battles on the platform and battles on the candidates and battles with the Central Committee members. It got to a point where we have a strong, powerful, proud message to bring to the Israeli public, and all we were doing was fighting with fellow Likudnikim day and night. And it got to the point where it just didn't pay anymore. So we were happy we joined Likud. That got us the public recognition. We really believed in that idea of joining the big party, but it got to the point where we couldn't function anymore, and therefore we left Likud and formed the Zehut party.
So a few words about Zehut. What is your main agenda, and what do you strive to reach? And we know that when it comes to you guys, leadership.
It's all about leadership, Yoni, because otherwise you're just a little sectorial group representing the knitted kippot or the Haredim or the seculars or whatever group, and Israeli politics is divided, seriously divided into groups. That's the downside of what's happening in this country. And we decided not to focus on that issue, but rather go to the Israeli public. We have answers to the problems, whether it's helping young couples buying homes, or whether it's security, or whether it's legalizing cannabis, or giving parents the ability to educate their children according to their value system, or the army. And therefore, we decided to go to the Israeli public with this message, surrounded and focused on Jewish identity, a strong and proud Jewish state. And yes, we're going for nothing less than leadership of this country.
Now, you're talking as chairman of Zehut International. We know that there are many Anglos in Manhigut Yehudit, in Zehut. Why is that? Is there any connection between, I don't know, what they are coming from North America or something like that?
Nothing against my dear Israelis. I've made Aliyah 27 years ago, but Israelis think they know what democracy is, and they don't. Americans appreciate what true democracy is, and that's why they have gravitated towards the Zehut party. Here tonight, we're already voting on several of the aspects of the platform. We're going to be having open primaries, the likes of which the state of Israel has never seen before. We are a true, purely democratic party, and Anglos appreciate that.
And we reported on Arutz Sheva, really, that you guys are part of the primaries, part of the people voting are going to be people from overseas. Now, this connects me actually to a very serious criticism that many in the right have about people from abroad interfering and what happens in Israel. So how do you balance between that criticism of people, Jews, non-Jews, European countries, European organizations, everyone interfering, where you come in and say, wait a second, you know what? We actually want people to interfere. We want people to be part.
It's very funny that you say that, because that you mentioned the right-wing groups, because every single right-wing group, and I know what I'm talking about, Hebron, Beit El, Yesha, they all have fundraising dinners in America and other locations. So they'll take their money, but they won't take their voice, they won't take their influence. What are they afraid of? We believe that Eretz Yisrael, the land of Israel, belongs to the Jewish nation, even those who at the present time don't live in Israel. So we're allowing one member of every 10 of our Knesset slate to be representing Zehut International. Obviously, it will be an Israeli citizen, someone that follows all the Israeli electorate protocol and so on, but that person will be elected to that spot by international members, non-Israeli citizens. And yes, because we don't only just want their money, we want their voice, we want their influence, we want to really give them the feeling that we care about them and that this is their land as well.
Shmuel Saket, chairman of Zehut International, thank you very much.
Thank you. Arutz Sheva.